Alright, welcome to EFI Investment Fund and another episode of Trade with me. This is recording 3. Well, Bitcoin has taken a correction. This one is a big one. This is a big one. Is the bottom in? Oh, well, let's check it out. Let's check Bitcoin out. And let's go. We're going straight to the daily. Let's see how the daily looks here. Go check it out. And yes, this is high volume to the downside. But you know, I believe 30,000 is a bottom. Pretty sure it is. If not, I will wait. I will wait to see where the bottom will end up at. Might be 28. That was last time's bottom. And I'm going to do something like this because this is interesting. Thing I learned from trading all these years. When you see a big volume bar like this, whether it's to the upside or the downside, I like to connect the dots. And this is what I'm going to do on Bitcoin right now, just so you can see what I'm talking about. This will help your trading. Alright, let me erase this VWAP here that I don't like. Okay. Let's go back, get some trend lines in, and let's go from the 20, right? Let's go from the 20, boom, move this to the side like that. So these are 2 points here. We got 1, 2, 3, hopefully this is let's make it a little wider. Yeah. Let's try to make it as even as possible. Right. Okay, here we go. This is the daily chart. Still Bitcoin going down. Let's go to the 4 hours. Yes, it's below the moving averages. So you know you risk from here. I'm a Bitcoin bull. And the club is too. So, you know, very rare we go short. We just do shorting for hedging. That's when we own the coins and we hedge against our positions. That's the only time we go short. But most of the time we go long. And is it a good time to go long? Hey, we'll give it a try. There's no place to risk from. You know, you could give it a number. Let's say 3,400, right? It's at 34,900. 34,900. We could risk it at exactly 34. By the way, I've been getting a lot of questions about EFI investment funds, and I'm gonna make it clear here today. EFI investment fund is an abbreviation that I came up with. It has a double meaning, but the main meaning for the fund is EFI, Independent Financial Advisors. We have a charter club here in New York, and we have about 26 members. The requirement is that you give a yearly financial dues to the fund, very small, and another requirement is that you own 100 shares, that you will buy 100 shares and put them in the club. Those shares are your investment in the club. It could be any price. The highest 100 shares that a member owns is about $5,000 of 100 shares. So basically is per share at 500, so you would divide, and it's a $50 shares. So one of my members own $50 a share, basically. And I'll tell you, some Kroger. She owns Kroger. She owned Kroger for a lot of years, and she leaves them in the fund until she's ready to take them out. And my job as the accountant, basically, and the CEO, the leader of the club, my job is to cover those shares on a weekly, bi-weekly, and a monthly basis. So those 100 shares that you own, those are your shares. You can take them out in the required time. Usually it's 6 months to a year. You could take them out, and my job is to cover those shares. Now, we go by a percentage, so every member owns a percentage of the club. So this is a cooperative, and it's not much of a fund like a hedge fund. It's mostly made up of members, and every member owns a percentage of the fund. Because of my job in the fund, in which I could get voted out anytime, I get 2%. So whoever gets the accounting position gets 2%. We have a treasurer, we have a secretary that record our minutes. We have a CEO and a vice president. It's structured very different, and we've been successful, and a lot of people are happy because they learn technical analysis, fundamental analysis, and we all trade ideas. It's a very nice way to learn. It's a way where you could get, if you're a beginner, it's a good way to get started. This is a very disciplined and very strict club, and it's chartered in New York. We do long distance. You don't have to be in New York. Since COVID, we've been doing videos, and we've been Zooming with all the members, and we chat once a month. We come together online, and this is a new era. We're interactive, you, online. And maybe we'll go into the metaverse with different avatars and make something fun like that. So the club is really fun. I will suggest for you to check it out. I will leave links below this video. But today's trade, my third trade of the series, is ALGORAND. And I'll tell you, the club loves ALGORAND because it gives 4% APY. I own 2,000 shares. I get about 55 cents a day just for owning $2,000 worth of ALGORAND on Coinbase. Yes, it's part of the club, and it's recorded, and everybody could see it. Everybody has their own accounts, everybody trades their own accounts. But if you want to be part of an organization where you're going to learn and interact with like-minded people, give it a try. Check me out. ifyinvestmentfund at Gmail. And come check me out on the videos. Leave the comments. I read them all. I'm really busy because my job in the area. So, but I got time for the members. Members come first, and this is a cooperative in which I want to make a video on what's happening today in America and the system that has to be changed for the working class. Because I think if we do a co-op in business where don't matter who owns that business, make a cooperative where everybody makes the same, don't matter the job. If you have value in a business, you should be getting paid at least equally to the CEO. Why is the CEO making millions of dollars for your hard sweat and tears, where you could be the janitor, but you as important as the CEO? The CEO pushes papers. You push a broom. It's fine. I think we'll have more productivity if we have a member co-op in the public and the private sector. And I want to make a video about this because America been in some dark times. There's been a lot of strikes, as we hear with Kellogg's and John Deere. And we also have a lot of unionization, right? Where this unions being coming up again. You know, they actually, you know, we used to have a big union ethics and worker. I had to pause for a moment. And that's my idea for a new systematic way for businesses to come around and stop the bullshit already. You know, a lot of people are quitting. People are quitting jobs, and then they're quitting jobs, or some people are getting 2 jobs. And they leave one job and get into another job that is a lot worse than the first one, because the CEOs and the managers of these companies, they're not going to change. They're not going to change for you. They have a system for about 30 years, 40 years that they've been going by. And they have a complex where they are the ones on top and nobody's over them, and if they don't like you, you out. They go hire people from India, China, Mexico, and fuck you. It shouldn't be like that. It's America. Our productivity level has gone down for the last 3 years like you couldn't believe. Why? Because people don't want to work. They're saying, why am I making $10 an hour where this comeback that telling me what to do every day, like I don't know what I'm doing in my job that I've been for 20 years, is getting paid $100 an hour. And the only thing he's doing is babysitting me. So you see, it's kind of like that division and that complexity in business that, listen, it doesn't work anymore. And it's going to get worse. I believe, as a market maker and as a market spectator and the way I see things. Listen, the co-op system is the best system in the world. You know, you want to check. That's why I want to make a video separate from this, so I could show you a couple of businesses that have been doing a cooperative, where all the employees have a say, have a vote, and they all get paid more or less equal to each other, no matter whether you push a pen or you pushing a broom. But I leave it there. This is food for thought. And the trade of the day is ALGORAND. And it's looking good so far. I'm risking off of 94. So about right here. You know, it hasn't taken out this big bar yet. And yes, it's under my moving averages. But this is a pin bar right here, and it's reversing. And it's pretty strong because I haven't seen this reversal like this. Not here and not here. So I haven't seen a reversal since December like that. So this is a good reversal. Plus, again, it has the it came down, and it has you know, this is what I'm talking about. This is what I'm talking about with this. This is what I call Elon rocket. This is an Elon rocket. Okay? Let's make a rocket. Let's do another one. Alright. Boom. Let's connect the dots. And let's do another one. That's why KUCOIN a little slow. Oh, failed. Hold on. What happened? Oh, wow. Did it come down? I think it came down. I got failed. So here it is. Let's see what happened. It's at 94. What's the other bottom? Let's go check the weekly. I mean, look at these levels here. I mean, the lowest it's been is 83 cents, 70 cents. Well, lowest it's been is 60 cents, so 65, 68 cents. You know, to be at 90, that's pretty low. And it came all the way down. Look at this big wick. It almost came down to 74, back to the lows. And it's been trading around $1.40. You know, it likes to be around $1.40. So let's see what happens. ALGORAND is a really good coin. It gets 4% on Coinbase. Check it out. And you know what? Let's go see what we got taken out of this trade. Let me reset it. Yes, we got taken out. How we got taken out of this trade? ALGORAND long. We got taken out of this trade for $1.67 loss. At a fill at 93.90. It never made it to 93.90. What is wrong with these people? Wow. I should 1 minute. Did it come to 93.90? Yeah, it came all the way down here. Wow. I hate this. This volume, this BWAP that they got here, look, and it's coming back up again. Well, let's get back in. Oh, I can't believe it. I'm gonna let it dance this time. I didn't put that much money into it. Go long. I don't understand why they kicked me out. Alright. I put a stop loss. You gotta put a stop loss. But look what happened. You put a stop loss. It comes, grab your stop, and it rockets back up. So, this is crypto for you. But this is a good way to learn how to trade. You know? Something's wrong with this. Let's reset it again. See, we got it. Okay, look. We up 5 cents. Unbelievable. Okay, so we up 5 cents. Our fill price is 94.6, so it's cheaper than where I was. Okay. My price. Okay, my liquidation price is 92. I'm going. You know what? 92. Where is it? 92. What's 92? Right there. 92 right there on my 20 moving average. Let's take this thing out again. I hate this thing. Let's put a stop loss on 91, even though it doesn't matter. Liquidation is 92. Let's go take profits at 200% at 104. And let's put it at 92. See, they give it to me at 92. There we go. So if it comes to 92, let's reset this again, see if we can get out. Oh, now we up 10 cents. Something went wrong there. I have the last 3 recordings, I've been getting stopped out. This is my 3rd recording, and I got stopped out on my 3rd recording too. It hasn't been, trading has not been very good this month. And listen, we only had 3 green days in the last 22 days. So from 22 days, we only had 3 green days. All the other days were down. That's why it's nice to own 100 shares of stock at a really cheap price. Like one of our newest members bought 100 shares of Camber Energy. They just also bought Viking. The shares are trading at 60 cents. These shares, these stock, Camber has options now. They've been having options since October. So, hey, he bought 100 shares for 60 bucks. They're in the club. And he bought them at, I believe he bought them at 74. And they came down to 60. So what I did was that I covered them immediately after he brought them into the club. Boom, I covered. He's making about $15 on the cover, and he's losing $15 on the stock, basically breaking even. Now the higher the stock goes, I wait for the stock to go really high and then I cover. Otherwise, I just leave the cover that I have. And it all depends on the timing, because it could be, I could put the covers every week, or I could put the covers every month. But it's always cover. All the 100 shares from the 26 members, they all cover at all times. The only time they are not covered is when they are going up, or they gamma squeezing, because we want to get the best value for our money on the options. So we don't lose in the fund, we just break even. 80% of the time we win, because of stock, you own stock. You own stock and it's covered, so you make money on the covers. And 50% of the time you make money on the stock, and 50% of the time you make money on the covers. So it's about 100%. Yes, the fund might go from, let's say, 10K to 9K, but it doesn't go lower. It goes higher. Like right now, the fund, let me see, I'll tell you right now, the fund right now is down on the weekly. We're down 5%, so we're down $2,345, but our total P&L, we up 101.14%. 101. The total profit of the club is 24,700, and you can own a share, a piece of that pie. It could be like Cheryl, $5,000, or it could be like me, $3,000, or it could be like my newest member, Cedric, $60. It all depends on your position and your percentage. This is a cooperative. This is a membership. Whatever you put in is whatever you get out. I don't make more than anybody else. I'll make an extra 2% just for running it. But 2% is nothing. I'll make sure that everything is in order. I'll make sure that we get all our advisories, all our covers, and make sure that it runs smoothly. You need somebody that can make it run smoothly, and I get an extra 2%. But whoever takes my position, when the voting comes around back in May, and people vote me out, somebody will take over in the fund. I'm training a lot of people to be able to do what I'm doing, so it won't be a dictatorship. So they'll know how to do it. A lot of new members, and they don't know how to cover calls. They don't know how to buy calls. They don't know how to sell puts. And you learn in the club. So again, thank you for staying with me. This is the longest video I ran, and it's a lot in my mind. And I hope you enjoy these videos and learn a lot from them. I'm going to do more technicals. I'm going to do a trader day, and we're going to catch up on current news and hey, oh, before I leave, I was reading the Financial Times today. Let's go check it out. Let's go check it out, the Financial Times. And cryptocurrencies. So the government is making, Financial Times, crypto. So yeah, well, what I read was that the United States is coming to make a a stable coin. Now they're gonna know. I think that's why Bitcoin came down. It's because now they're making a stable coin, and I tell you, now they're gonna know where you spend your money, where your money is held at, and everything. Bitcoin is too transparent. Too transparent. And they want full control. So let's see what happened. I would recommend for you to read that article in the Financial Times, and this new stablecoin, the Fed coin, coming out, and it was just a matter of time. They have to embrace it. China is embracing it already. You know, we got to compete with the world. Plus, they want to know everything about you. What is your spending habits? Where is your money going? Where is your money at? And everything. So, this is going to be interesting. And I'll try to find I got the newspaper, but I'll try to find the article online, and I will post it in the link below. Again, thank you for staying with me, and have a blessed day. Peace.